Welcome everyone to the top 4 tournament now finally. On the EU server we did manage to get there, just all the way through the top 8. A lot of good teams are already out of the tournament and now we are getting into the final stage here. Now also on the portal, broadcasted to everyone with the rewards, just be aware of that. Yeah, if you wanna just get the rewards, then make sure you are watching via the portal on the WoT Blitz website. And if you're logged in there with your EU account, then you will get the rewards. Although I think it is for everyone. It does not have to be EU. Yeah, but it has to be the EU website, of course. So I hope I'm not talking any bullshit here. Okay, so just make sure you're logged in and then you can get your rewards. If there are any issues, then refresh the page or whatever, you will find out. And today we're going to follow the AQVA versus EG game. AQVA has already a good track record of just winning a couple of seasons back then when they were still on the BPS clan. It's basically the same team which has won 4 seasons in a row. But also EG has won a lot of seasons already, although it's been a little bit in the past already, so we will have to see how they're going to perform here. I think AQVA is a good candidate to get far in this tournament. They are already far, but I can imagine seeing them in the grand finals later on, which will then take place in 2 days. So we will have the first games today on this channel, as said already, AQVA versus EG. On Fujit's channel simultaneously there is APA versus Rejects. And I think my guess would be Rejects versus AQVA in the finals maybe, but it can also be APA and can also be EG. They have all shown some inconsistencies apart from Rejects, to be honest. All of them are very capable. It's the closest final here, or the closest top 4 that we've ever had. And I'm really excited for that, I've got to say. And I think I can just show you the room in a minute only. We still have to wait a second for that. And you will be able to see the top of the top here. So first game today will be, as said, AQVA versus EG. After that we are going to see the lower bracket finals, or the lower bracket still. The losing team of this game is going to play against a losing team again of the other game, which is just being live at the same time on Fujit's channel. And one team is already going to drop out of the top 4 then in the lower bracket later on. It is a best of 7 here on this one, I think on the next one as well. Tomorrow then we will have the upper bracket, so the winning teams of the 2 games today here, the first games, and the lower bracket finals. The winner of each, upper bracket and lower bracket, I will just show you some of the brackets after this game still. But the winner of each will then get into the grand finals. So tomorrow again, 2 games, and on Saturday then we will have the grand finals only in a best of 9, I believe. Ah, well prepared. Okay, I still get to add the new camera because I had some little camera issue. My main camera, oops, now I'm super big here. My main camera actually just stopped working only yesterday. or 2 days ago. Okay. Let's just drop it in a bit over there. Get it in place so that I don't have to sit so far to the side. Okay. Also, of course, I can still reset the score. We're starting like this, of course. So, we are here on the room now, on the tournament room, EG versus AQVA, and we're seeing some surprise here. Some surprise on the lineup already, with a WZ1-1 on side of AQVA, and a Grille. Very uncommon tanks, to be honest. I did not see them a single time yet. Or the Grille, yes, but apart from that, 1-1 is the premier here on this tournament. Let's quickly switch over to a light tank still, because I will have an impact on the spawns here as a spectator even. And yeah, I can see tons of people watching already. I'm happy to see you all here. Welcome everyone, Privyet, to the Russian speaking fellas as well. It would be great if you were able to speak English here, so me, the chat and the moderators can all understand you. Говорите по-английски, пожалуйста. Just, yeah, makes it a lot easier for all of us. And let's focus on the games now. So, first match already, almost everyone readied up here. Interesting lineup here for AQVA, really. No, it's no Grille, it is actually also no 1-1. They still switched the lineup a bit. Triple Streetswagen, double 1-1B with the reactive armor. It is a very nice tank. Also light tank here, light T100LT and an FE42. FE215B in double pack. On EG side, 1-100LT, double IS7, double Streetswagen. So that already means that EG is going to start with a lot more hit points, while the team of AQVA does have a lot more mobility from the start on, and potentially also more DPM, although that's not going to be too much of a difference. And we're starting already. Quite often we're seeing some heavy tanks pushing through the middle here, but this might end in a very massive brawl quite quickly. So I'm excited for this. Let's head up here and see what's going to happen. Streetswagen's heading towards the middle. Whole EG team, or almost a whole EG team, moving into the city here, which is really uncommon. Streetswagen's spotted already. They have spotted also Brianna Grandi here, who went for the first spot. Lost half of his hit points already. And there come the IS-7s here pushing in on the Streetswagens, but they are a bit too slow here. They are also not having the massive DPM. And the Streetswagen just running away really nicely here. Although first one already lost a lot of hit points. But the IS-7s are getting crossfired. There are still some guys in the back here. And that's the first kill here for the AQVA team. With that FE215B out of the fight already. IS-7 here in the middle of everyone, getting focused down heavily, having a kill still, but also about to go down before having the next shot. Or maybe, no, Ghosty will have the kill, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he does get the kill in. So 2 kills for AQVA, 1 kill for EG so far. Over here, one Streetswagen is about to get deleted, but also Permantha low on hit points. And on the other side, we can see Pago also being very low on hit points. There comes a 1-1B getting the kill, 3 versus 4 right now. Not looking good for EG here. AQVA doing a phenomenal job of just diminishing the enemy hit points here. Periana has to be very careful. He already lost a lot of hit points early on here. Ghosty is still trying to chase him, still having the reactive armor, but not getting that LT, although there is a good shot here from Cotton from the other side into the LT still. It's still 2v1 here on this side. That's a kill, but we are still having a 2v3 in total with the light tank down to a 1 shot. But Polyon still putting out a good shot into the FE42, and that's a kill here still for EG. 2v2 now, although the hit points are still in favor of AQVA, and Polyon just struggling, perma-tracked here. Maybe getting shot again by the LT. Yes, he does. And there's the kill by Generate from the side, from behind here. only leaving that one-shot T100 LT left on the field, who is about to get killed right there. AQVA with a strong opening here, and that's the first win to them. Great stuff here. I really did not expect these lineups, because it's really not what the meta has shown us so far. It's quite a bit different here. With the T100, that's common, the Streetwagens are common, but FE42, a rare sight here in this tournament. But on this season, it was picked a couple of times already. So that's interesting, how people are still experimenting here at this late stage to just surprise the enemies a little bit. So game number 1 for AQVA, best of 7 by the way, so yeah, everything's still possible. And things might still change a lot here over the course of the next game. Also EG now going for an FE42. And they're also picking a Sheridan this time, which is great for spotting and putting out some big shot at the start, yet just often lacking a little bit behind in a later stage then, because it can just not bounce too much and it does not have accuracy and DPM. So in many situations, the light tanks, medium tanks that are chosen instead of the Sheridan are just winning the close combat situations, and Desert Sands often leads to very aggressive brawls. So I'm interested to see how this Sheridan is going to perform here for EG now in this game. Also again, double IS-7 to take some damage for the team. Double Streetwagen, 1 FE2 and 1B for EG. On AQVA's side, we're again seeing the 1-to-1Bs. Also FE42, light tank as well, and triple Streetwagen. Same lineup as the last game, I believe. And we're already heading into the game. There we go. Alright, let's set up and see what is going to happen here. AG now heading towards the outer side with everyone, actually. No one going for the middle, while AQVA is playing the same thing as last time. Light tank spotting aggressively. Oh, and FE42 already lost a lot of hit points here. Bad start for EG. The 1-to-1Bs in the back, putting out some crossfire, but also FE42 and the 1-to-1B took a shot here. So both teams lost 2 shots worth of hit points, but way to success, aka Openjarge, is still under a lot of pressure here. Is isolated in the desert right now. Bayar and Abranda getting aggressive on him, trying to make sure that the light tank is not getting out of there unharmed. So way to success is trapped here behind the little hill, is still covered, but he cannot escape anymore. So puts out a nice shot into Bayar and Abranda. Keeps the Sheridan spotted for 20 seconds by that worthy spotting mechanic of that LT. So that's going to be quite nice. But EG already pressuring here, pushing into this LT, and they will definitely get the kill. But AQVA is already right behind here, lining up for counter pushing this. Yet with the double IS-7s, I think it will be very hard for the 1-to-1Bs and FE42 to trade effectively here. There come the IS-7s, both fluffing their shot with their bad accuracy. Rated success, now trying to run away and getting crossfired here. Losing almost all his hit points. Is he still going to get away? Yes, he does actually manage to get over the rails at the one shot. Very lucky here that the IS-7s missed, but now comes the kill shot of Rated success. So that's a gun advantage for the EG team already. And AQVA is starting the counter push, having the Sheridan in focus and getting the kill as well. Meanwhile, there are also the Streetwagens pushing in from the side here, now focusing down the IS-7s here. But that's the second kill already for EG. The IS-7s having a lot of hit points, managed to take a lot of hits. And also FE42 Cobben getting cross-fired from the other side, from over there. Is in a 1v2 situation right now, down on hit points, might still get the kill here. But I think he's still... Oh, he does not get the kill in. Pico doing a great job of shielding there. And Cobben trying to survive a little bit, but won't do so for too long anymore. How is it looking over here? Streetwagens are still having some hit points as the FE42 is getting killed. And EG having a lot more tanks on the field. Pinchester, who gets shot down first, is now still alive. and still able to put out some shots, while the remaining 2 AQVA tanks are getting farmed down here. The IS-7 still surviving, although he was so exposed, but the IS-7 is just absolutely meant to take the hits like that. And that's a clear win for EG here. A light tank just being too trapped, not being able to run away. Streetwagen's already giving up here, because there is no chance anymore for AQVA. The YOLO push just easily winning this match here, with a light tank working out at the start, and being able to put out, or just deliver the spots so the teammates could put out some shots. It was a good trade, although the mediums also both lost 1 shot, or 2 of them lost 1 shot worth of hit points. Yet the focus fire was just more important by putting out shots into the AFI-42 at the same time. So AFI-42 had to be a lot more passive. Yet it was no issue here with rate of success being so isolated in the desert. He still put out 2 shots. Is not even the lowest hit point or lowest damage tank on the field. Yet AQVA was really struggling. Their attempt of counter pushing into the desert with the mediums onto the IS-7s was just not working out, as the IS-7s just have too many hit points and can survive too easily. So we're switching maps now. And going to get over to the Middleburg map. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I just noticed a bit of an... Oh, no. Okay. No! I noticed I was super red here. Yeah, with the background lighting, this camera struggles a little bit with the white balance, but never mind. Okay. We are ready for the next game now. AG is just fielding a mouse, double 60TP, 1 light tank, double Streetwagen, 1 IS-7 on side of AQVA. We can see some very heavy lineup, which is just all going to head into the city, that's for sure. Maybe someone is going to just bait on top, maybe the Badger. What, are we serious? You're seeing an FV215B 183 here in a tournament game. That can only be with Punjaj, who is buying this tank in a high level tournament. That's some wild stuff here. And of course, AQVA is just going to get into the city, but they have no one spawning up on a hill, luckily for them. It would have been absolutely awful for them if anyone spawned on a hill, which is usually the case. And some people are spawning on a mats, and EG already adjusting their strategy. It's probably not what they had in mind from the start on, but as soon as they could see the lineup, they knew, okay, AQVA is going for the city play. So they are just getting down into the ditch down there to secure that A cap, if possible. Good shot here by the VK72 into that mouse. Also, the 60TP gets shot for over 300 damage. Another shot here. Good shot into that cupola. Well done by AQVA, just trading really nicely. So 2,400 hit points more for AQVA. Maybe they're able to capture base A. It would be so important for them. Look at them just lining up here, right behind each other. General capping the base. And the other VK72 just shielding him here. Still taking 1 shot worth of damage, but that's not too much. That worked out nicely, so cap advantage now on side of AQVA, while the 200 LT here went quite aggressive into the enemy spawn and just lost 1 shot. Oh, it's getting killed by the 183. That's crazy here. 183 just putting out a hash shot as a light tank is misplaying there, getting too aggressive and just getting wrecked there as he tried to move up the hill again. That's amazing. Now for AQVA, light tank out of the fight. LT was definitely misplaying there. Just also trying to get aggressive here and just moving in, getting killed now by that VK-72 two-gun advantage, with Pico also being down to a one-shot. EG really struggling here. I think that light tank just dying really caught them off guard, and now they have to do something, but they are having no hit points, no tanks available anymore. It is Pago now also getting crossfired here, and down he goes. That's another kill for AQVA, as EG is really struggling to move forward here and do anything against the super heavy lineup of the AQVA team. There are a couple of low hit point tanks now on AQVA's side, but they are just bullying the enemies here, as they're having no chance at all. And that's the cap win now for AQVA. Oh man, 183. Let's see the damage of the 183. I'm interested in that now. Maybe it was only just one shot, but that was absolutely worth it. I still put out a second one, 2.2k damage here. One of that was the AG, and T100 here, 0 damage. Really misplaying that, I've got to say, by getting that aggressive and just allowing the enemies to focus him out that easily. Maybe he was thinking of enemies being all in the front or pushing forwards, but of course there were some tanks still in the back, just making sure that the B cap was secured. That is the second win for that AQVA team now. And we're going to see Middleburg once more. This time EG is adjusting their lineup, and so is AQVA. No VK-72 lineup this time. They are just going for AM Max M4s in double pack. Also a tank that is played quite often here in this tournament. Triple Streetswagen K. Most common tank of the tournament. Just a bit of pay to win matter here. E5 light tank, then the LT. On side of EG, we're having double Streetswagen, double Super Conqueror, and 2 IS4s rallied up so far. Parianda probably not, also IS7 now. So there are no mediums or light tanks for EG. Could very well be the case that they are going into the city, but they can definitely play everywhere with that lineup. So also hill might be very much possible. AQVA looks like they are moving for the hill. But of course also the hill is being played quite frequently with a full heavy lineup. Just, yeah, there won't be any spots for EG, although they are also on the spawn that is not really able to spot too much anyways here, because there are slight differences with that hill getting down there so far that it is almost impossible to spot. Crossfire here by EG, not connecting, and everyone's spotted already by OpenJarge here. That's the difference here. From this side you can spot the enemies moving up the hill, but from the other spawn it barely works. AQVA going for a bait strategy here with the E5, as most tanks quickly dropped into base A and are already relocating towards the hill now. Right, success still going to spot here on the outer side carefully. Getting a bit more aggressive, but he knows that there is probably somewhere in there, because that's a very common position. Does not have the view range though. And Pico is trying to secure the B cap. But C is a free cap for EG right now, as AQVA is just moving up the hill again. Only one tank spotted. Are they going for the counter push? The speed boosts are all pushing in here. Speed boosts are now being used. Oh, look at the Streetswagen getting double tagged, triple tagged here. Aussie is moving in, and that's a good hit point advantage to EG already. And they're still having a lot of tanks here, so the tanks are being even on this side. AQVA potentially thought about quickly killing those tanks on C. Rated success running into that IS-4 here. That might be a big problem for him. He can't circle for now, but he is going to get crossfired from the hill as well. So the light tank really in a lot of trouble now, and he will have to run sooner or later if he can. But he knows that Pego is there. He's still trying to hide for now. And let's see what AQVA is doing on top here. They are just counter-pushing, or trying to. But EG is also pushing in here on the side, having that Streetswagen low hit points in focus fire. That Super Conquerors will have an easy kill of him. And that's again advantage to EG already. While also the IE-7 over here is in focus fire, down to a one-shot. But he is still surviving. AQVA not really having anyone able to finish him off just yet. That's a second kill for EG now. Come in focus over here by the Super Conquerors, but also Pinchers the low on hit points. Yet the Super Congs do have some better DPM and may have an advantage here. Also Polya now moving in for the kill of Cobham, getting to the side here. Ascon getting killed, but Cobham is dead as well. Guns even again. Hit points slightly in favor of EG, but Pego over here in problems and does not have the hit points anymore to really survive this. He is about to get killed by that E5. There he goes. Gun advantage to AQVA again. Surprisingly. Where's the light tank? Light tank managed to survive in the back there. Managed to kill that IS-4. Or is the IS-4 still alive? No, the IS-4 is still alive here. If it is him. And that means we are 3v4. With AQVA having the mobility on their side. 2v4 right now. EG losing another tank. Might have the kill of that Streetswagen still. And double caps also on AQVA's side. As it is 2v3, 2v2 right now. Peril able to put out a shot. Gets a kill shot here. But the light tank getting into an aggressive spot. Putting out a shot into the Super Conqueror. But there comes General getting the kill here. Securing the light tanks alive. And that will be a win for AQVA. As they're also having the points. Even if Peril gets the kill of rate of success. But that's not going to happen. Nice kill shot by the light tank still. And that's another win for AQVA. 3-1. Oh man. How did Ufbenjash rate of success survive this? 4.6k damage. Did he... Alright, it was Pico down there in the city. It was this IS-4. How on earth did Ufbenjash do this? Yeah, I was not willing to watch this 1v1 because it was more about the main fight on top of the hill. But how did the light tank just kill an entire IS-4 without taking any damage? That is crazy. I mean, he took a shot early on, but he was still quite healthy as he got out of the fire. And we can see Pico just putting out 2 shots. So one more shot after the start. No clue how this was possible. Probably a lot of track shots involved and some circling then. Light tank just farming down that IS-4 there. So that's the third win now for AQVA. We're switching the maps once more. Heading over to Channel. A map that is often played with a lot of mobility, a lot of mediums and light tanks on the field here. And we can already see AQVA adjusting their lineup to that. It's quadruple 1-1B and an i7 double IMX M4. But also EG seemingly wants to go light here. And they are playing Leo. 1-1B in double pack as well. And light tank or LT. Then a Sheridan. And what else have we got here? One Streetswagen still. And an IS-7. So I think EG is going to struggle with the lineup, to be honest. The 1-1Bs do have good DPM. And they do have the reactive armor, decreasing the damage they are taking. So this might cause some problems here if it gets to a close combat fight. So 1-1Bs plus Streetswagens do have... Wait, there is... Oh, wait. Team AQVA still switched to a budget. One heavy only. One IS-7... And a lot of 1-1Bs. 5 1-1Bs. Batchet lining up for some crossfire here. AG all moving towards base D. They're not willing to cap just yet, as they are quite afraid of this lineup. Now they're getting into the base here. Triple cap. They might still get the cap advantage. No, no, no. They are too slow. Too late for them. If they dropped in a bit earlier with the 3 tanks they had. Oh, some easy guys in spawn still to crossfire base B. They're trying to secure the base here. Making sure that AQVA is not getting into base B for free. And we've got a bait here in the back. With the 1-to-1 Bs there. Just sitting in spawn. Waiting for EG potentially to push in here. And they are already moving in. It is AQVA with a cap advantage, and yet they want to go for a move. Pariana might have the spots, is getting spotted. 1-to-1 Bs all spotted, not getting any shots in. But they are getting shot from the side. Sheridan now taking hit of that IS-7. AQVA, are they continuing the push? Shooting down at Sheridan quite nicely here. Also Pinchester in the open, being spotted, being crossfired, losing almost all his hit points. Is still getting away alive here, but he's out of the fight now. He cannot do anything anymore. So is Sheridan, down to 1 shot, cannot peek anywhere without getting shot here. No, he does not have any kill shot anymore in general. Now moving in with reactive armor first. Taking some damage, but also attracting all the focus fire here, while his teammates are just chasing behind him, getting the kill shots. And there are so many low hit point tanks on EG's side already. They're down in the river here, where they are really poor positions. And they can get shot down easily. There's still open charge on the batshit right behind here, putting out a clip into that Streetswagen now. As the 1-to-1 B comes into focus out the tank and gets the kill shot as well. And that's the kill of the T100 to try to run away, still only leaving 1 IS-7 left alive in the riverbed, where he is really not in the best position anymore. And that's 6 tanks still alive on AQVA's side, absolutely steamrolling those enemies. Really well played here. And I think that's already it here. It was a best of 7, so 4 wins needed only. AQVA just comfortably winning this game. Some awesome stuff here by them. Really interesting tactics again. And just experimenting a little bit more. I was really glad to see that. So well played, AQVA. Sheridan here really struggled, getting shot down so heavily. Also, on the other game, it's the second donut here, actually, on this game. I mean, the previous one on Middleburg, it was the same player on that light tank who got smacked by the 183. He won't be happy about this. So, we are going to have EG then in the lower bracket. AQVA is in the upper bracket by that. AQVA in a comfortable position of still having 2 lives now, while EG will play later on, and they are going to face the losing team of APA versus Rejects. Well, and this means that EG is already 1 step closer to potentially getting dropped out of the tournament. Oh well. Okay, so we get a bit of time now. First of all, I want to just greet you all. So many people here watching live right now. Welcome everyone. I'm glad to have you all here. I will just wait. How much time have we got? Let's look that up first. Would be kind of important to know. So, tournaments. Just so you see what is happening here. Matches. APA versus Reject still playing. When's the next one? Just want to make sure I know when the next game is starting. Okay. We have quite some time now. So this is the bracket. We could see EG here dropping out now in the lower bracket semifinals, where they will play against the losing team of that upper bracket here of Rejects versus API. They are not out of the tournament yet, but they're only on the last live. Losing team will also just drop out completely then. The winning team is going to get into the lower bracket finals. Winner of Rejects versus APA and winner of EG versus AQVA, so here AQVA it is, already in the upper bracket final. They will play here. Winning team gets straight to the grand final, while the losing team gets into the lower bracket finals then. So those two matches here are going to be seen tomorrow then. A winner of each getting into the grand finals. Alright. So that's what we are up to here today still, and tomorrow I think... Wait, wrong side. I think I will just go for a few random games now. Just so you can see what I'm usually doing here on the stream. Let's add the camera again. Nope. Not that large. You don't need to see that much of me. That's already fine. Alright. By the way, guys, if you are watching on YouTube right now, which most of you probably are, then be aware that my main streaming platform is Twitch. You could find a link in the description of the stream, and I would be glad to see you all there. Only tournaments and some tank specific streams are getting restreamed, but not all of them. I'm just regularly streaming on Twitch only, because it's just more convenient for small streamers. And no algorithm involved, etc. So that just helps a lot there. On YouTube, of course, there will also be videos and guides, etc. So a subscription is also much appreciated over there, just so you know. Okay, no spots here. And mostly usually I'm also playing touch only, but I won't switch over right now, I think. Okay, looks like enemies are all on the upper side here. Ah, he also got me. Am I going to help on the far right, or are enemies just pushing in there? I think I will just go for a sneaky middle play. Oh, let's show them. The heck? What is he doing? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's hide behind the rock, maybe. Oh, crap. Haha, no. I don't want to take another one from E100. Nah, nice bounce. Yeah, I think I can get a bit more aggressive here again. I did not pay attention to whether it was E100 or light tank killing that one shot. So I'm just assuming 100 is reloaded. Yeah.
Enemy armor is hit.
I won't be able to repeat this one anymore. Oops. Small gun, -1, 2.
Penetration.
And 3. Looks like it's mine. No. Okay. 183 asking if it's a new camera. Sadly not. It's my old camera, which is actually quite good as well. But I usually have a better camera for streaming, which is also a camera for photography. And yep, that one just currently had some sensor issues, and I still have to send it in for repairs. Okay. Maybe. No, I did not get spotted. Oh, actually we can just pressure the E6 immediately. And I wish I had my touch auto aim here. Oh, okay, nice shot. Oh. I do not want to be the one to take the hits. Oh, nice.
We've damaged them.
Not so nice. Thought it would be an easy shot. Okay, let's help out over there. Already is struggling alone. Haha, track without damage, okay.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Ah. Well, you know what, I will just immediately get in over there, because the IS-7 is dead quite soon anyways. Ah. Minotauro will probably get to the back of Ori, so I will not push frontally and rather get to the side. Where is he? Is he on the hill? No. Oh, okay. I just missed him.
Enemy armor is hit.
That was not too effective, to be honest. But okay. Still the last HE. Or maybe even a kill shot still. Okay, nice. You wanna see 113? Yeah. Let's go for it. I think I'll help out the mediums here. No, T62, don't camp, please. Please don't stay there. Nice. I'm pretty sure it was AFK, so... Not too promising. Oh, I see some movement. Yes. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Okay, nice. Let's get into cover. Oh, not armor wreck. Our mediums run away. Okay, nice. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, good job, Bridget. So now you're pushing in there all on your own, or what? Yeah, wow. Wow. Congrats. D62 did not do a bad job of just getting into some position close to the other heavies, but it was so unnecessary. Never mind. Okay. Not the greatest experience here on at 113 now. Geronimo. Thanks, mate. And yeah, about fan containers, they will just appear after the stream. I don't know when exactly. An hour later. Just give it some time, even if it is not 1 hour. Just be patient, they will come. It was working out quite well in the last cases. I will have to run. I definitely have to. -1, -2. Minus all of them. Why do I stop? No, okay, okay. It was not clever to stop here, to be honest.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
Interesting. All enemies camping there. Let's hopefully get the kill. Nice. A very important one. Ah. I think pushing in there won't work out, so best idea would probably to get back and crossfire Chieftain potentially. I don't think he can spot me. Oh, nice. Just rotating close to the red line. Yeah, I really do not want the enemies to counter push me too easily. Although now it's getting a bit riskier. Well, let's see what I can do here. Maybe I don't even have to show myself. Very nice. Oh, there's Gorilla in B. Gorilla pushing in. That's something. Now come on, someone. I'm not safe there. You will move. Yeah. I knew it. So what now? Gorilla is dead. Chieftain ran away, I think.
We've damaged them.
I'm still quite close, but I can ignore him right now. Come on, you'll get back after shooting? Yeah, perfect.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ah, you're kidding me. Nice one. Damn you. So Chieftain was right there.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Thanks.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ah, the little
Destroyed.
bum into the butt.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Alright. Yeah, that was obvious a defeat here still. Basically thanks to this guy. And Progetto. Ah, never mind. Four mediums on the other side. They're also having two heavies only for us.
Out.
I think I will get. Oh no. Okay. I think I will get a bit more aggressive here on the right side. Although I also love spotting in the middle, but let's just get over here. I'm having some nice position with the hull down tank here. Oh no 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 no! What are you doing?
Enemy armor is hit.
It's not horrible though. It's a good bait.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
He's out of rep kits.
Injured. We can't fire.
Or maybe still has one. No.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
There he goes. Oh, what is this? I mean, stream is running fine. So it's not my internet. Servers. Ah. So lucky.
Penetration. We've damaged them.
Dude, what the hell?
Enemy armor is hit.
Camping Ice 4.
We've damaged them.
And the others were also all camping basically. Ah, he's even running.
Penetration.
Perfect. There's an IS-7 camping as well. Alright. Good that I'm not on the enemy team.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them. We've lost a track. We're stuck here. Penetration.
Let's go for damage already.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
And he's dead. Okay. Real enemies there. I mean, yeah. Sheridan YOLOing in was actually quite nice in this case because all the enemies tried to push him while I was still able to cover. Soulburst, don't worry. It is, of course, you're only getting all the rewards for the stream if you are really watching the whole 2 hours, but it's not the only stream with rewards here. Today is getting rewards, tomorrow is getting rewards as well, and the day after. There will also be rewards for streams. Today on my channel, tomorrow as well. And then grand finals on the official WoT Blitz channel.
Time to roll
Although
out.
you're watching over the portal anyways. And I'm glad that I will be commenting on the grand finals then as well. And yes, probably I will just stream a little bit longer and have another look at the other games that I could not see of APA versus not AQVA, Rejects. I cannot get any more aggressive than this so far. Oh man, do I move in now? Team is not really with me. Yeah, no, that's not working out. Although, let's just die here for a moment. It's turning for SCB. No. Yeah. A lot of people are struggling with this map right now, especially this spawn, so just copy this move here. It will keep you safe. If you don't know where the enemies are going yet.
Enemy armor is damaged.
No, let's run away, try to clear the other side. Can I have a shot there? Ah, close. It's not too perfect, but still winnable.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Nah. Oh, okay, at least I bounced this one. The kill shot would have been great. Come on, team. I can't do this all on my own. Good. I7 is not the best target, I know. I think I'll still go for him. Because I'm afraid of pushing up onto the others there. Oh, bad shot. Ah.
Penetration.
Come on, team.
Enemy armor is hit.
Fuel tank is right there, so let's try to maybe set him on fire.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit.
Oh,
Enemy armor is damaged.
still winnable. I think I will just YOLO him.
Enemy armor is hit.
He bounces even. Nice. Because I knew other TTs were coming from the other side. But those TTs don't have many hit points anymore.
Penetration.
Nice. That's not so nice, I've gotta say. Was it worth taking this hit? I'm still spotted. I was turning too early. But they will have to go for B, right? And D. So I can actually just hold here, wait for them to drop into B and shoot them. Nice.
Vehicle destroyed.
Oh, it did not even spot me. Let's just hope I don't get high rolled by that Minotauro. What is he doing though? I think he's moving towards base D because E4 was here in B. Nah. There we go. Nice one. Okay. I will need a very quick toilet break. So, I will be right back. Hey. What's the time? I think, yeah, I can still go for one last random battle. And then I will have the room invite. Okay, enemies only have one medium on their side, so I will actually get into the middle. It's often quite helpful if you're getting to the outer side first, especially in an encounter, to secure the enemy mediums. But with one medium only, it's not necessarily there, so let's just try the spot here. And he's YOLOing in. Come on, TVP. Ah! Nice. I don't think he spotted me, but I'm not sure, and I cannot peek here anymore. Oh wait, there was something. Yep. You could see some boxes exploding there, someone driving over there. They have double AR max here, so I will need some support. Oh, maybe armor rack. Oh, let's just go AG. Yep, makes him one shot now. Res 183 and the FE45, probably right behind that AR max. Kind of worried about them, but so far I'm pretty fine here. Ah, no roll. Yeah. We'll just escape here. I won't be too successful if there's 183 to the front, FE45, and I will struggle to penetrate at B4 as well. So let's just move around. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, I will keep going, because 183 is a far easier target, and I want the IGs. Ah. Just an AG max over, that's also something.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, nice. Alright. Nah, still 12 minutes until the game starting. I think I will go for one more then. Alright. Before we get into the next tournament game, let me just advertise again a little bit. My main streaming platform is Twitch, so if you wanna see my usual gameplay just like this, just only on touch normally, then make sure to have a look at the description of the stream on YouTube, where you will find a Twitch link then. Leave a follow there, would be great. Also, we have a pretty awesome Discord community that is just almost toxicity free, or very much toxicity free. We are banning everyone who's getting toxic there, which is rare on Blitz, I would say. So yeah, if you want to have some really nice and helpful community, then also feel free to join us on Discord. Oh crap! No! Oh, nice bounce. Yeah, you're not going to survive this. Bye. Where do I have a Kranwagen and spawn? Nah, come on. Oh right, he's still on the rear hill there. I would rather just ignore those guys on the... Oh, accidentally shot. On the right side and kill those in the middle here. But I don't want to run into the front of the Jack, and I don't want to get crossfired from the right. That's what I'm slightly worried about. Maybe I can have a shot here. No. Let's move in then. Surprise Jack. As long as I can circle Jack, I will be fine with that IS-7. Ah, okay, the truck shot. Maybe I can bait a shot? No. Yep. Had to move in. Even if it was not too great to take the hit off the IS-7, I really did not want to stun because I noticed on the minimap, okay, enemies are coming from behind. The maps are pushing in and I would not want to be the one to get focused there. No, 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 please not. Enemy armor is hit. We've damaged them. I'm too worried, too afraid of peeking. Let's get behind my teammates. Oh. Okay, projector spotted. That's useful. Is it clever to run away that far? I think the others are so very careful. So this might be a great opportunity. What is that Leo doing? And where's the RV now? Oh. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Oh, do I actually have to kill? I'm not too sure anymore. It won't be possible to win this one. Not against Projector. I mean, he can just push in and clip me. He has 3 shots. Let's knock down the tree to maybe have some cover. Okay, this is not working. No. Two minutes left. Full life projectile still, that's a big problem. Oh, and he's looking right at me.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I can maybe use the corpse of that Leo here. No! Ah, man, he's clever. Although, he was really bad with his shots. But he's just reloading and can push me then.
Penetration. We've damaged them. Penetration.
Yep, points.
We've damaged them. Got 'em.
Oh man. Maybe I could have still decapped with an HE, but then a projector would have killed me. I mean, I would have taken 2 shots there. Damn it. Ah. 8K, alright, alright. I was lucky with that projectile just being a bit of a banana. Alright. So who won actually? I still don't know. So let's just have a quick look. Because I would like to know who is actually going to play here. Yeah. Not too unexpected if I'm honest. Rejects 1, fought 2 against APA. So our game is going to be EG versus APA now. Loser will drop out of the tournament. And the winning team already gets some prize money, I believe. Prize pool of 20k, $20,000. First place, second place, third place, no, fourth place also gets 2,000 per team. But it's already quite some difference here. 2,000 for fourth place, 3,000 for third place, 5,000 for second, and 10,000 for the first team. So I can show you the room right now. But APA is not there yet. They're still preparing strats. Or maybe they are all in the middle and have just not selected their roster yet. Man, Reject is really a surprise on this tournament. Really doing really well here. They have, I mean, they have not been in the top 4 before. And all out of a sudden, they're getting to be basically undefeated so far. I don't think they lost any tournament game just yet against any of the other top teams here. Let me just have another look. Okay. Yeah. So, a couple of you were actually... Wait. I was looking at the wrong thing. Alright. So, a couple of you might be confused about some of the EG players, if you even know them so far. EG mostly is a team that has been playing for a long time already, with Pinchester, IK Winch as the caller and lead, just in the top of tournaments for a long time already. Same as some others, like I think Pariana Pronde, Carol, they all changed their names. They have been in EG for a long time and have won a couple of seasons already. And Palfa not playing, but okay. Some Serenity players are here as well, who won also some season already and is mostly French team here. Then we've got Milk, who is from, what was it, G-Game? I was even asking earlier. Milk is from Zombie, CIS team. They have one more, Pusia, who is from G-Game. So, international team here. IPA also, yeah, they have won 3 seasons already now. The last 3 seasons were all won by APA. I think this time they are struggling a bit more. They had some bad games, some bad performances as well, and they only just got into the top 4 by a small margin. So let's see what they're going to do here. All or nothing now. Only 1 life for any of the teams here. Oasis Palms, EG playing with a Badger. It seems to be a tank that likes to be played by many teams here on this map. Double 60p, AV205B, Streetswagen, Super Conqueror, E5. Not too many Streetswagens here for EG. On APA side, there is the Vickers, played by Lars AFK, very experienced light tank player. Spotting up the C area. And already noticing, okay, there is one guy going to defend the C cap here with a backup of some TD and some... Wait, that's not a TD, that's an FE215B. APA, on the other hand, having a lot of Streetswagens, as they love to play in this OP premium tank. Also, they've got some double E5 still, and the Vickers for spotting. No mediums or light tanks for EG, so they are not really able to spot too much, to be honest. But it is not necessary to do so for them, as they already have 1 tank in that A cap right now. They're still able to defend base C, so cap advantage for EG. Uni slowly moving forwards here on A. He has to be very careful to not get too aggressive. He has backup by Elmery, who is in a good hull down spot there with a high DPM tank. But at the same time, Uni is very isolated in front of a ton of enemies here. And EG already has some information about tanks being over there. But Ventium and Last AFK potentially relocating already to cover their E5, who's already taking some shots here. Not done too well by Uni, as he is low on hit points, very isolated. He is probably meant to be somewhat of a bait, but I cannot really see APA punishing any push there. But EG does not know that he is that alone for now, and they are still afraid of pushing in. EG also with a cap advantage, but APA moving forwards here, unspotted behind the hills, trying to find Milk there. They're also going for the push quite soon, most likely, but they are having some tanks to the front. Last AFK here, getting punished by the Badger. And Uni is able to pull back into safety. Milk in crossfire. Elvory here very sneaky, moving up from behind and soon able to put out some shots. Yeah, Milk is very isolated, but at the same time he does have some backup. Kind of a lost opportunity for EG, or missed opportunity that they could have killed Uni already. Yet they do not want to fluff this. They don't want to fail here. Jennifer now getting aggressive on Milk. Going to just trade with him because it's kind of worth it. He also has days with him. They want to shoot him down. If Milk backs off, he is in crossfire by Elmery. And there is Milk in very bad position. Jennifer though also gets shot down a lot still. Down to a one-shot, but Milk will be out of the fight. With Elmery putting in a crossfire from behind. That will be a first kill for APA. There we go. Very careful playstyle here by both of the teams. No one really moving too much. But now EG is already aggressing here on the Uni. Having pushed him down into the riverbed, where he is not in a best position anymore. EG also taking that second cap at the moment. They are soon about to have double caps against one. Elmery not able to defend, decap the base anymore. So double cap pressure now against APA. And APA has a one-shot on the field as well. Hit points in favor of EG actually. Yet there is a slight gun advantage for APA. But it's not really like it would matter too much right now. Because of the one-shot Jennifer. Who can simply not do much in the back here. Is forced to play super passively. But APA moving in here with a Streetswagen. And Uni on the E5 now pressuring Pariana Pranda on the 60TP. Trying to get the shots in here. They're not really going full YOLO. They're just pressuring, just farming down the tanks here to the front. And Pariana not going to survive for too much longer. About to be taken out by Object 3 potentially. Or it will be Ventium here. Kill for APA. Another one. As they're just losing the first tank here. They're already having 4 tanks out of the fight. And the Badger now in bad position. Getting focused very soon here by Elmery. Who is moving in from behind. Having shots onto Winchester though, who is in the FE215AP in the front here. Now come the HE shots into that Badger. That was a max roll with the HE into the back. And that is not looking good for EG here. Although all of the tanks on APA's side on low on hit points, EG was just simply not able to pick up any kills. And that was just a very solid performance by APA. Not much of YOLOing going on here. No aggressive moves. Just carefully chipping away the hit points, chipping away one tank after another. That was mainly about it. Just getting the kills here, which EG was just simply not able to get at all. Although EG definitely had a chance here. And they had some spots of enemies being on C. But they could not see everyone, of course. And they were very afraid of pushing into Uni, who was already low on hit points. Maybe they could have afforded to go for this risk. It was definitely a good option for them here, and I don't really fully understand why they were deciding not to go for it in the end. Although having some spots on the other side, and I could have pressured at least so far that they knew that there was nothing. I think that was definitely a good opportunity for EG. And they were probably just a bit too much under pressure because of the importance of these games here. Yet, yeah, I don't know. Maybe in other games, I feel like they would have done this move. They would have just gone in and tried to get the kill. Both teams, though, being very, very careful here. They lost a life already. They don't want to throw any games and are just probably a little bit under high blood pressure. So yeah, that was game number 1 win for APA here. As we are heading to the second one, which will be on the same map, of course. APA again playing a lot of Streetswagens, also having Kranwagen now, which is rather uncommon. Probably, I would guess it is going to, well, it might go to defend base C, might also go to overlook base A because of the strong turret, and there are some good high-down positions over there as well. EG also, there are not many Streetswagens left anymore, which is really surprising to see because it was the most popular tank in the earlier stages, especially on APA side. EG also played a lot of Streetswagens. And now only 3 here on APA side.
Let's go.
EG heading towards base AB. Light tank going to spot the middle. Or the seaside rather. Not finding anything. Armory in the bush here, not getting spotted. Now he is spotted. Does not spot the LT in return, despite the bush though. And he takes a lot of damage. Look at this. That's 1.3k damage almost. He's just trying a blind shot into the light tank, but not getting it, and also getting shot once more by the LT. Great job here by EG with a heavy shootout of the E5. S-Kong and Pinchester also put in a shot probably. So a really good start for EG here. As API just overcommitted a little bit, and probably Elmarie was kind of annoyed here by this, getting spotted through the bush, but the LT just having that view range, making it possible. So very good start here for EG, having one enemy already down to 1k hit points, and also they are able to take base C potentially. No, they are still getting crossfire. Pinchester taking 2 shots, maybe take another one. Yes, he does. There's also T100 in the corner here, having some shots still, getting shots into that E5, keeping him spotted. Yennefer might have another one soon. I don't know, maybe. We'll try another one, that's for sure. But probably it will be very tricky. Yeah, barely possible to see that. Cupola, last AFK, farmed a lot here. So both teams just lost 2/3 of one tank already, which is not too great for them. So no caps being taken just yet, both teams being very passive here. And I'm not having the most options, to be honest, because the caps are being overlooked. Dice taking a little hit here from the side. Pico might be able to drop into A now. But APA going for a push onto the C cap, it seems. Look at this. They are relocating, unspotted so far. Last AFK now spotted. And they are aggressing here. Speed boost on Ventium. So he is going to try to get some shots into that LT. They are moving deep into the enemy spawn maybe. Or are they going to stop here? They might be able to take base C now, which can be a huge benefit for them. I don't think EG will be able to defend this. And APA is basically doing the same thing as I did on the last game. Just aggressing with one tank behind here to cut off the way. And Milk again in the same position as on the last game, just the mirrored side. Again being isolated to defend base C. Again about to get crossfired from behind. But also Uni in crossfire now by Pimenta. And also Winchester here on that hill. Still low on hit points. Getting shot here but not getting penetrated. So quite lucky here. And still Milk is there all alone, getting pushed. EG managed to take base A, and they're also taking base B right now. Uni moving forwards a little bit. Milk is still having almost all his hit points. Still looking good for him, but Pinchester is having to be very careful. It's getting killed here by Yennefer from the side with a Kranwagen, putting out nice shots. And also here's a push by EG onto Daze and Elmarie. They're having the Streetswagen DPM and the Super Kong DPM, putting out good shots into Daze, who's already down to a 2-shot already, potentially. Also Elmarie losing hit points more and more. Yet, on the other side, also APA moved in aggressively and killed 2 tanks already. So a lot of slow pushes going in here. Elmarie maybe getting killed soon, and it is Pico here being tracked in the open, being crossfired from the other side by the Kranwagen, down to a 1-shot now. Pico going in to try to get the kill shot off Elmarie, takes another one for that. But also Pico got killed here. 3 kills already for EG, but Pico not in the best position anymore. He is all on his own, bounces a shot here. Will take a big one off that 60 TP, potentially killing him. Nope, not quite enough, but the LT is right there, getting the kill shot in. 3 versus 6 right now. A lot of low hit point tanks on APA side. There goes another one. That's a kill here that might be important still. Hit points being actually on side of EG. Yet Daze down to 1 shot. So it is still very much possible for EG to win this. Although being a 3v4, Object 3 pushing in, being down to 1 shot now as well. But Carol being careful, not wanting to go in just yet. Last AFK might be the one. Look at this 1k damage loss here on the LT as he tried to get around the corner, just being too slow. Still a hit point, cap point advantage on EG side. Now the light tank is going in here. going to get the kill. It is actually the Super Conqueror getting the kill in. LT will maybe try to get the kill off the Streetswagens here. But there is the other LT right behind. APA has to make sure that they are getting the caps. Day is lined up for some shot here. And Pariana Prana is aware of that. But Day is missing a shot from behind here. 62P's accuracy not being the best one. Maybe Pariana is trying to get the kill here. Yes, he does get the kill in. Loses some hit points. Is promo spotted by the last AFK LT spotting mechanic shot there. And that's the cap spot now. So Pariana Prana will have to get another kill. And he can still win. If he gets one kill of Days, it's a one shot. If he gets the kill, then he can still win on points. It's a question now if he is going to be able to do so. Because it is very much possible, but also the LT is down to a one shot. For the 62P is now spotted as well as they're proxy spotting each other. LT puts in another shot from behind here, and I don't think that there will be any option for Pariana to win this one still. 62P bounces shot off, and that's a cap win for APA. As the light tank was not able to pick up the last kill. A very close fight still. It is really just... It looks like both teams are being afraid of moving too much here. Because usually they are both playing a lot more aggressively. But now they're being very, very careful. Considering each and every single move here and not trying too much. Both still going for some pushes here and there. But nothing really, nothing outstanding, no YOLO moves, I mean. Oops, that was the wrong button. Just careful playstyle. Second win for APA. And we're switching maps to Faust. Faust is a trickier map, I would say. I mean, all maps are somewhat tricky, but Faust is just having some more options here as a map with 4 caps on the field, which can all be taken, yet the B cap in the middle is just very risky to take. A cap often being played for, yet it is harder to take as it is quite exposed. So mostly we're seeing some play style for the city cap, and so basically the heavy side is just being kept then at the start, and then there will be a relocation towards the medium side where most tank is already stand around passively. Rarely ever we are seeing a full heavy side YOLO push, but it is also not impossible. Lineups being again Streetswagen, AMX and 4 power for APA, so they like Super Conqueror E5 on top. Full heavy lineup for them. EG having a light tank, 1 LT, an M6 here for them as well with a small gun, DPM gun they like to play. Also not the most common side anymore if I'm honest, but still able to really cause some trouble to the enemies. Triple IS-7 for EG. Seems to be their answer to the Streetswagen spam here. Being far behind on the DPM, yet bouncing off a lot more shots and being more reliable on the modules. Streetswagen just quite easily getting set on fire, losing the driver. First little hit here into Pimenta, just 50 hit points. As it was an HE by last AFK. Probably did not have any option of putting it on IP. I don't think he had an HE shot really, an HE penetration. Super Manta just overlooking this area as EG is mostly heading towards base A. And they're already running into a lot of enemies here. Maybe going for an aggressive play here. I7s seemingly want to push right behind, but APA is also here with a lot of tanks. And it will be all about those 3 here. EG not in the best position for these 2 guys. Now 4 tanks here in the corner. APA going to push forwards into the Streetswagen, Yo and IS-7. So it will be tricky here for EG to turn this around because they cannot really push behind them anymore, which was the initial plan. They're already getting focused down here. The IS-7's totally out of the fight, trying to move in. Maybe that's a nice move here, if they manage to get up the hill. But they're also getting pushed in from behind here by the APA. Yet it will be all about the corner. And it does not look too good here so far for EG, I've got to say, because they're only having 3 tanks here. And they are also now getting crossfired by Ventium from behind. Peril already low on hit points. Winchester as well. About to get killed, their first kill for APA. Second kill now. And APA is still having all the tanks quite healthy, except for Ventium on a Streetswagen, who got shot down to a one-shot. Maybe Milk is able to pick him up. Nope. Milk is having to drop down as well. So already 3 kills here for APA. 4th kill now. And Pimenta also down to a one-shot. There he goes. Also getting killed there. Light tank cannot really move into the fight here. APA bullying that light tank as he's trying to circle still. And not really able to do much. Still getting a kill though, to my surprise. But now it is 1 light tank against 6 tanks, 5 tanks of API. And he's just offering the kill here. As API was just not giving him any chance to do anything. EG strat just not working out against this lineup. It was just API in perfect positions to counter this. EG hoped to find some isolated tanks in the corner, yet there were a lot of tanks right behind. EG really not having any option of pushing forwards there with the IS-7s. I mean, if they tried, the IS-7s would have been deleted quite quickly. Maybe they could have still done it. I'm not sure. It was a huge risk in that case then. But was it better to just get back like this and abort the push? We can see Pinchester still only put out 2 shots, and I would not say that those were too important. I mean, yeah, if they decided to just push forward straight away, they would have obviously lost a lot of hit points. They would have been in a really bad crossfire with the IS-7s, but they could have put out some shots into the back of these enemies in the corner, while the other tanks that they had in the corner could have also pushed forwards then. But as EG waited a little bit, they allowed a 4th tank to get into the corner, so APA had the advantage in the corner and could just move forwards, kill the 3 tanks that were facing them, while EG was not having any chance, any options there of doing anything about it. Also, light tank really seemingly not being any advantage to EG then. So that's the 3rd win for APA. They are just delivering some good games, while EG is constantly on a back foot, not getting in the kills and really struggling against APA. Might be the last game, if APA is winning this one as well. Let's see how EG is going to adjust to this, and their adjustment is 60 TP spam. 3, 4, 60 TPs, 1 IS-4, Streetswagen and a Super Conqueror. So they're having about 900 hit points more on the field than APA, and also a lot more armor. Yet, oh, that's a nice decapping shot into Ventium. A lucky hit here, he's not even spotted. Was just some splash damage right to the front of a truck. So cap advantage to EG because of this. But at the same time, APA is not going to struggle too much with the cap disadvantage. And look at the Streetswagen, he already losing half the hit points as he crossed over into the corner. Over 1k damage lost here by Pego. He is now in a good position, but he cannot peek there too much anymore, as he is down so much now. With a light tank that APA has on the field, they are not struggling with that cap disadvantage, because they can easily capture base A now. And EG is very trapped here on the bridges. Now also EG is lower on 8 points. They are on a cap disadvantage. The only option to push in would be Daze here, but he is still well covered. He has a lot of tanks right behind here. So if EG was to go for this move, then it would really not be too great for them, as they were not able to pick up a free kill here. EG pushing into base B, taking that second cap. Maybe Peril will also soon get into base C as well, meaning that EG would get the cap advantage if they are able to take base B first of all. That will be the first thing to do. Uni might have some HED caps here, either to the front still or even beneath the wagon here. It is not impossible to do. Another HE into Uni. So Peril out trading him a little bit. But he has to take the bait. Good shot into Uni, and that should be the cap now. E5 not the best side-scraping tank. Losing out on a trade here. But EG still lost more hit points elsewhere as well, I believe. Yeah, over there the Super Conqueror. And 6 HP, I believe. Next one, Pariana Prande now pushing into D. This might trigger the counter push of APA if they are all moving in now. This could very well be the case. Streetswagen now moving in. There we go. Big shot into that Streetswagen. 6TP still healthy. And Object 3 down to half his hit points. Trying to move in still. The 6TP doing good here at surviving. Not too much in problems here, as APA was really not able to punish him effectively, and they are getting counter pushed here. Jennifer all alone now, getting pushed by the 6TP and the Super Conqueror. This might be a free kill for EG. This might be the game-winning move here if they are able to pick up this kill, but Aylmarie and the Streetswagen played by Object 3 are also moving in from behind, but Jennifer is still struggling a lot here. Permanta might have the kill on the very next shot. Let's see. Yes, he does get the kill. So it is EG now ahead on the points, also ahead on the kills. And it is up to APA to do something. Juni in the middle also struggling in a 1v1 against an IS-4. Not going to get that kill, as he is getting killed here from behind still. 2 guns out on APA's side. Also, EG manages to take the third base as they're just losing the first kill here, the first tank on their side. So good for EG here, as they are also pushing in onto Ventium. Ventium getting killed by Milk. Also Permantha down to 1 shot. Might be another kill for APA, but it's not looking good for APA. They're only having 3 tanks left alive, and EG is close to reaching 1k points. Maybe that's a kill shot of Aylmarie. No, it's a low roll, 500 damage only, but that's another kill shot right there, bringing EG to 1k points. EG is back in the game. EG still has a chance. But we will have to see if EG can actually go for a comeback. API only has to win 1 more battle, while EG would have to win 4 games in a row now, or 3 games in a row. And it would not be too easy for them, especially with all the pressure here of dropping out today. The API just seems to show the better performance here, if I'm honest. I can really not see EG winning this so far. And if I was to bet before the stream, I would have also said something like, my prediction was EG is likely to drop out. APA also struggled a lot more than they should. As a former winning team of the tournament here of the last 3 seasons, I don't really see API getting into the finals unless they really increase their skill here, or just show some better stuff than they already do. Although right now these last games looked very solid, but they struggled against the faster teams of Rejects and AQVA, which are just a bit more creative with their strategies and willing to get aggressive. So I don't know. APA is still in the game, EG as well. There is still a chance, but I'm afraid that EG won't get too far anymore. This might still be the very last game. Once more here. Match point to APA. And again, EG is counting on a 60 piece. As we're switching maps, by the way, to Winter Malinovka. For APA, I really don't have to talk about the lineups too much. They are just sticking to their Streetswagen spam. Also back to T100 LT. Instead of the Vickers that we've seen on last game.
Move out.
So what is going to happen here? LT spotting, not spotting, dropping into base A immediately. Kind of a gamble. But he is unharmed so far. So cap advantage to EG. APA right behind base A though. Not attempting to decap though. They don't want to get spotted, it seems. They wait for the LT to move up a bit more aggressively and might want to punish him then. They're baiting, I think. Just waiting behind that hill there. Waiting for that LT to do some mistake or anyone else. But I will soon get spotted. Not yet. Not yet. They are just well hidden still. Also, we've got Object 3 there, Yennefer as well, and Daze. So no spots yet for EG, although probably Uni, last AFK, some of them get spotted already. I would guess at least. APA not going for caps, not doing much, they're just baiting the enemies. But I think EG is smelling it. They're also having some passive lineup, to be honest. With a 60 piece they cannot push in too well. They want to punish the enemies before they're going in. First little HE shot into Daze. EG is just sitting in the back, waiting for enemies to move in. APA baiting on the A side. Now the bait is spotted. Ventium here gets spotted by the LT. So the bait is failing. And EG does have the cap advantage now. But I've got to say that there is an option right there. Uni might have the chance of dropping into that B cap. Or good shot here into Pimenta. First mentionable big hit. Also last AFK lost some hit points. Which might be crucial. Down to 1.2k hit points. So a 2-shot for the 60 piece. It looks like APA is going for a move. Last AFK with a speed boost. Also Streetswagen with a speed boost now. APA moving in. But they are getting spotted. Pariana Prande without shooting at all. He's just rotating out there. Wants to stay alive. And there comes the crossfire of EG. That's what they were waiting for all the time. Almery just losing 1k hit points. Also Ventium losing some hit points. But APA will be able to take base A. The light tank just moving out there. Staying alive, just not losing too many hit points. EG now on the back foot. Because they're losing the cap, but they're also able to take base B and C simultaneously. So that's good for them. It looked like there was the option of taking base B for APA, but Milk here getting crossfired, double tagged by Object 3 in Elmery. Also being shot from the front now. Daze might have a shot as well. Milk cannot go back, cannot go forwards. EG will have to push in here. Otherwise they're losing a tank. Milk is very isolated. And there comes a push of APA as well. Trying to push into the back here of the enemies. But Yennefer just immediately regretting this. Yet Ventium getting crossfired by the 60p. Milk still struggling there. But he's relatively fine for now. But the APA can certainly go for him. And EG does not really want to cover him. They are not wanting to move into that ISO. They're rather pushing in over here where they hope to get the Yennefer. Which is a very dangerous low hit point. Streetswagen also Elmery low on hit points. So APA is struggling here on that A side, yet they're able to pick up a kill very soon here, with Milk still able to put out one last big shot into Uni, likely to get killed here, unless if Uni fluffs the shot. Does he get the shot in? Yes, he does get the kill in, or it is actually last AFK from behind. As EG is pushing in on the A side. EG lost 2 tanks already, also Pinchester got killed off screen here. But EG is able to move in, about to kill Yennefer, about to take back base A. Although, right now, it is actually AQVA with triple caps here. Triple caps against none. And I don't know how EG wants to come back from this. They can kill Almery here, but guns being even now. And the big problem for EG is that they are not having the bases. They have to take the bases and they have to somehow get the kills as well. And they cannot do both at the same time. Especially if they are losing Peril here, who is down to a one-shot now. Light tank, oh, it is actually Object 3 here getting a kill now. 965 points for AQVA. 975, 985. Object 3 might still get killed. 1k points for AQVA, that's a fourth win for them. And that is securing their place in the tournament. AQVA getting to the next round. EG is out with that. EG losing here already on the first day of the top 4. Really not being able to perform with the kind of aggression of the other teams and just, yeah, struggling here with getting constantly pressured out by the enemies. It was really not like AQVA was pushing too much here, but EG wanting to play such passive strategies against some more aggressive teams, really not working out for them. So, well played here to AQVA. And that's it for EG here. Also, EG did a good job on this tournament, but it was just not enough against those opponents, sadly. So, first one had to leave here. And that is it for the live battles already. So we've got our next stage participants done. Oh, the wrong button. So let me just have a look here. I mean, there are no other results to show. This is how it is looking now. Rejects versus AQVA tomorrow, which I kind of expect to get into the finals. If I'm honest with you, Rejects AQVA were just showing such good stuff so far, especially Rejects. But I think AQVA has a very solid chance against them. It will be interesting. Really. It will be super interesting, super close between them. Because Rejects, they were just daring to go for some aggressive stuff. But that's also sometimes an issue. Yet also AQVA likes to experiment with their strategies a bit. They also have, both teams by the way, have some 7-star players. With Ufpunjaj playing on AQVA and Zlobina Lisa playing on Rejects. I don't know if he's even still playing on 7-star right now. I think, yeah, because his main account is on EU now, but I think his reroll is still on 7-star. Not entirely sure if he plays on both teams too. Well, AQVA won't have to play the first game, because of that I can just sit it out. But that is not a better position for them, although they will just be a bit more relaxed then. Yet Rejects versus AQVA is going to be the main game here on the first one. The winner of those, again, just jumping into the grand finals immediately, losing team will still have a good chance against AQVA. And then it will be AQVA versus losing team. Winner of those getting into the grand finals. So there's definitely still a chance. But EG both times getting defeated 1-4 here. Just struggled a lot. Although they were also very capable. I think this, under other circumstances, EG in the other seasons they would have maybe placed second still or third. This top 4 this season is really closest thing ever. API doing better now, but I think they were also just, yeah, not quite on the level of last season. Just not daring as much, yeah, it seems. Before that, they were way more aggressive. Or maybe it's just due to the fact that we're here on the lower bracket now. Alright, I think I'll just keep on streaming for a while still. Just so everyone gets all the full rewards. Although I could theoretically end now, but yeah, let's still go for some games. And I can relax a little bit now after all that. Okay. Maybe some more Vicos games. I think I've just had, I don't know. I was just looking up 7 games, 4.7k average here on Vicos. So again, doing really good here on PC, to my surprise, to be honest. As a main touch player, I'm just sometimes struggling a little bit with the aiming, although I've gotta say PC overview is just much more comfortable than touch. Let's spot actually. And not play the left side aggressively, because my team is also splitting up and it might very well be the case that all enemies are coming with the lineup that they are having. Okay. Nice. I think I will move in on the right side. 4 mats over there. Oh. Oh, that's a mouse. Nice. I would love to avoid taking the hit of the 183. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one's fine. Hello, mouse. Let's shoot the front. Nah, never mind. Front is where the fuel tank sits, so that's always what I'm trying to shoot on the mouse. Just on the mouse though. All the other tanks have the fuel tank in the back. Yeah, let's not take the clip. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I can still move in here. Just going for damage now. Still need some more. Alright. I'm just seeing someone insulting us here because of not getting any bonus code. Yeah, I will just block him. He won't ever right here again. Bonus are the great tournament games, of course. And surely you can also get the rewards on the Wargaming portal. The crates then. Esports containers, I think they're called. And yeah, just to mention it again, my main streaming platform is Twitch, usually for all the regular streams. So if you want to see some gameplay like this one, then I would be glad to see you there on Twitch. Have a look at the description of the stream on YouTube. There you can find a link. Also, feel free to leave a follow on YouTube as well. To stay up to date with all the content there. Ah.
You'll have a hard time hitting anything.
Not looking too good so far. I would love to move over to the left side, ignore the E6 there.
We've damaged them.
And we just have to kill this TVP. And not those guys.
We've damaged them.
Those guys are really kind of useless. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah. Okay. I don't think he can shoot me. Oh, that's pro liner. I need help here. Where's the E6 teammate that I had?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Ah, he turned around. Wow.
Got him.
I would rather not take a full clip of this guy. Or maybe I'm alright.
Penetration.
Oh. Can I circle?
Enemy armor is hit. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor destroyed.
Is he coming for me or just running on A?
Enemy armor is
Oh, nice.
damaged.
Still got the max roll in. Wait. How did I lose all my hit points? Did it just lose hit points here because of ramming into that, I don't know, tram there? I think I will just quickly check that again. That was really weird. Because I had 667 hit points. I think it was 657. What the hell? What the hell? I seriously lost hit points because of this? Okay. The tournament games ended. Proxima. I will still keep streaming for a bit. Just so people can see what I'm usually doing here on my channel.
Up and at 'em, lads.
I'll just push up.
One of our tracks is
Yeah,
damaged.
just taking one hit, that's fine. Just, by the way, if you have not seen my short video about this, I can highly recommend moving to your own side of the hill. Because in case enemies are going full YOLO on you and pushing you out here, you can just drop down to your tank destroyers, to your teammates, and you don't get crossfired like this T-54, you just get armor wrecked. but I'm not really effective here.
Enemy armor is hit.
Like this, enemies being so passive, I cannot really fight them.
Enemy armor
Nice.
is damaged.
I think you're fine there.
We've damaged them. Penetration.
Think again.
We've damaged them.
I'm not sure if I'm spotted or not. I have no clue, to be honest. I don't think so. Ah. Would have loved to take him out so we could just farm heavy safely.
We've damaged them.
But that's fine. Nah.
Penetration.
Nope.
Enemy armor is hit.
Ah. Let's do it like this.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We've damaged them. Crack hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Okay. Not HE like this.
Damaged. Penetration.
Let's do it like that, okay. Ram.
Enemy
Nice.
vehicle destroyed.
Goodbye, camper. Okay. What do we have here? Leo, 140, Progetto, and on our team, Progetto, Leo, PTA, and me. We might struggle a bit here. Thanks, Goldsima. I did not notice you, to be honest. Sorry. Oh, wait. You were in platoon with Alpha, right? Yeah. I cannot say I'm happy when I'm meeting platoon of Alpha against me.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Oh, 140. What are you doing?
Enemy armor is hit.
About regret stuff.
We've damaged them.
Definitely. Ah, can you stop blocking?
Penetration. Crack hit.
Could not have blocked me more, but okay. At least I survived.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, Minotauro. This is a bit of an issue.
Turret ring is damaged. We can barely turn it.
Although, can I move into the enemy spawn actually? Maybe once I'm unspotted.
We've damaged them.
I think I have to right now. Let's hope the FE45 is not there on the hill. Oh, let's jump down carefully. All right. By the way, in case you did not know, if you're using auto aim on PC or touch, the turret turns faster weirdly. So it's a bit of an advantage on touch actually. I don't know what's the reason behind it. E3 might spot that Minotauro again. So he's just moving around the corner there. Oh, don't tell me, you're just hiding perfectly.
That one didn't go through. Enemy armor destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not having hit points to get aggressive anymore, so I'm just trying to be very careful about my position. Just try to farm some damage while my teammates are taking shots from me then.
Enemy armor is
They're spotting and I can just shoot over here. Stay safe. I'm actually getting spotted, so but okay. Does not really matter.
them.
Unless a projectile can shoot me. No. Uh-oh.
Enemy armor is hit.
Nice.
Penetration.
Yeah, don't want to miss that.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Okay. I don't know why the K91 is still alive there. I don't think I'll get the kill. Nah. Nah. It would really surprise me if they were not able to take him out. Okay. Okay. I think I will need another toilet break. I've been drinking so much. So, just give me a minute. Alright, I think I will actually switch over to touch right now. I'm just really liking it. Although PC is certainly working out nicely here, I think I want to play some touch games now. I just find it to be more comfortable at this point. Being more confident about my aiming. Apple juice. Привет. Hey. Thanks a lot. Good to hear. Give me a second. Play 260? Yeah, I can play 260 for you. Just a moment so I can connect the iPad. All right. Come on, yep. One second. Let's adjust that a bit. Yeah, okay. Good. 260 was requested. By the way, I did not play 127 games today. Those were the last days. Today I just played 30. Okay, I can also open my Twitch channel then, or chat. Now that I don't have to keep the game open to my front anymore. Makes it a little more comfortable to read then. I think I should also move over to the medium side. And Rikus, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Nice bounce. Just shot the engine deck, basically. Oh. Man. Actually, this gun is pretty accurate. I don't know why I'm just missing those shots here. Nah. Oh, it's a bit laggy here. I would love to push forwards on the left side. But not if 183 can shoot me, so I want to get unspotted and then I go in. That's a free shot that I'll happily take. He's pushing in now. This is low on hit points, alright. Would love to focus T57 though. Although it does not really matter too much right now anymore. It's probably pretty much won already. Enemies are really not doing a good job. Alright, they still have a Gorilla and Tourney, apparently not in the enemy spawn. So let's go for T57. He might still be covered, but never mind. Ah. Tourney remained unspotted when shooting me. Ah. Let's go for Tourney. Oh, turn. Yes. That's perfect. Alright. Trinkwasser, hey. Quick question. Yeah, go on. There's still 3-minute delay, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, by the way, if you are considering to get yourself the Object 260, then you might want to think twice about it, because it's actually not too great. It is having a very accurate gun, some good mobility, but not much armor. It's really tricky to play. And for good players, it can still be a good tank. I don't have great damage in it, but high win rate. So, I mean, from just I'm just talking about my statistics here. There, the Object 260 is rather low on the average damage compared to other tanks of tier 10, and high on a win rate. So I think it can be a very fun tank, but at the moment you should just play T95 E6. If you can buy it, get the E6. It's just very similar in most regards, and just having 10 degrees of gun depression, much better there. But yeah, the 260 also has its place, although most people would probably rather not play it because it's just not having too much of a benefit. Is it allowed to play Object 77 in Platoon? No, no, no. Test tanks are not allowed to play in Platoon. Only solo. What would I change about Object 260? It's hard to say, because for good players it is still a good tank, but for average players it is just a horrible tank. You could of course just buff the characteristics, give it some better reload and mobility even. It would be crazy then, but I don't know if the average player would even benefit from that. What a low roll, 365 only, but let's make this guy regret his decisions there. He really wants to take the base. In a bad shit, in the middle of the map. Okay. I was thinking the AV would maybe miss him. Or... What was that shot? Just an IT to finish him off. Don't want to bounce off there. Okay, I'm slightly worried about FE45 still being to the right side, maybe. Going to push behind me or so then.
Enemy armor is hit. We're mobilized.
But looks like he will be in spawn then, just as Minotauro. Or... no, actually not. I mean, Minotauro isn't. AV is. Okay, he's shooting me. That guy seriously circled the whole map and is getting wrecked there. No need to go for him anymore. Where's the FE45 though? With a gorilla maybe? Did he escape? Alright, Bush. Ah. What? What? No way? Oh, don't push into FE, please. Yeah, okay. I still got 4K. RV215B. Yeah. Or is it? No. British. Buff the truth armor. I don't really think that an armor buff is really necessary on the Object 260. Its characteristic is just bad armor, good mobility. Especially true, it should not be buffed in my opinion. Maybe let's add some more mobility and DPM even. But I don't really think it needs to be rebalanced. In Supremacy, I would just go for the middle there behind a plateau. But as it is encounter, I think I will do better over here maybe. To have some early shots, because enemies don't need to go into the sea cap to the right side there. So I would maybe be useless in the middle. Oh. He actually got me inside scope here. Alright. Every shot a low roll so far. Just not too much though, but... Okay, there are actually 2 guys, so let's move 4. I thought I would be hull down. Nah. Okay. Okay. He bounces. Alright. OP angling skills here. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, the Yo died already. I'm dead. Nah. That CC was unexpected. But pushing forwards, I don't know, did not really seem like the safest call. Maybe. Oh, dude, why don't you just aim in? Now you use those for 15 seconds because it did not stop for 1. Okay. We might still win this. But I'm not too confident. Okay, 100 relatively low on hit points. My teammates still quite healthy, but they just needed to aim in. Get the kill of E100. And Sheridan. That's the most important stuff to do here. Don't. Oh. What are you doing, E1? Guys, just aim if you already take the hits. Alright. You meant the TD 183. I can play that. I won't be happy to, but I can play that for a game. Badger and VK90 good? Badger is pretty good right now. It is one of the best tanks. VK90 is decent, relatively good still, but tricky to play. I don't like the rear-mounted turret. It does have some good armor. It is good for side scraping. Does have a relatively, actually pretty good accuracy for 460 alpha. But I just don't like the playstyle with a rear-mounted turret where you just have to move the hull on your front all the time. Not really my kind. Yep, EU server. To those who don't know, I'm just having a ton of games already. And yeah, commenting tournaments nowadays. Showing some good gameplay, some relaxed sessions. I'm not really too stats obsessed anymore. Although sometimes I am. Sometimes I really want to try hard. Other times I'm just having some relaxed fun session here. Or platoon sessions on stream. And in case you thought I would be called 90 and 90, no, it's just 90. Quite easy. Because I could notice some people were struggling with that name. I thought it would be so easy. But okay, what was the next tank requested there? 183 we had. I really want to see me suffer. Alright, I know it's the most played tank, but it is also the worst tank. Clearly the worst. You should not get that tank. No accuracy. So I was really surprised to see this tank being played here, exactly on this map even. In the tournament earlier. And we are going down. I'm no friend of this, but I'll have to adjust to it. I don't want to stay too far to the left side here, because I might get flanked. But I'm thinking about just punishing that B-cap maybe. Can I even have a shot here? No, I don't think so. No. No! Crap. Of course, he's peeking out right when I'm wanting to move, actually. I did not plan to take the hit anymore or take the shot. But of course I did as he moved. No! Yeah. This tank is just absolute crap. Ah, okay. Come on, man. Just move enemies. Yeah, it will be definitely the only game of FV183 that I'm playing on stream. Can I get aggressive? Ah, yeah, of course. Maybe I can survive if he does not hash me. Okay. I still have a medium, by the way. No, why did he not kill Effie? You know what, I will just... Ah, of course. Man, if we just killed FV, we could have still won the game. Although unlikely. Yeah. Just don't get 183. Absolutely horrible. If you want to have some fun with big shots, then go for Jaki 100 instead. Okay, now that I mention it, I have to play it. Although I'm not a fan of these slow tanks, because they're just bad for winning games. But I think if you are just sitting in the back and want to put out some shots, then Jak would be the better choice. Because you can take some hits and you can have some... You do have some better accuracy, better penetration. And you can also get quite aggressive with it. Also, although TDs in general are really struggling with that. I just bought better, alright. Make sure to hide your lower plate if possible. And stick to the team, because you just, yeah, don't have the turret. You don't have the best mobility, so you cannot really run. Okay, I get spotted already. Ah! From the left. Thought I would be hidden still. Yeah. 950 damage. Oh, that's LT. Uh-oh. Let's move right here, angle my tank so I don't get penetrated by AMX anymore. My teammates should have this. Dude, what is going on with this guy? What is going on with him? No. Is he actually on the reload? Did he not reload after putting out 2 shots? Seems like it. Although I'm still not really... Wait, that's E75. So the only light tank and spawn, AMX to the front. I'm a one-shot though. Dude. Seriously? Seriously? Hello? I had a bad shit here. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to play any TTs anymore. Nope. Another suffering. Won't be fun then. Minutes, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Ah, hey, Frigid. Yeah, definitely some interesting games. I mean, you were on Rejects versus, what was it, APA, right? Yeah. Was still a bit closer. EG did not have a good time, I would say. He's going for adrenaline already, which does not make any sense. But we can kill him. Oh. Nah. Hello. I'm fine with trading like this. Time to take him out finally. Projector. I'm dead. Move, please. Otherwise, I'm dead. Oh gosh. Yeah, reload, clip, and just sit there. Great job, man. Great job. The other medium. Sit there, yeah. Oh my gosh. If I'm honest, I'm not a fan of the medium side there, because it's always so tricky to really be effective in hull down fights, out-trading enemies, especially if your teammates let you down. Mostly I just prefer the other side then, but I was saying, okay, we're having 3 mediums against 2, it should be quite easy to kill them. Sadly, no one really moves. This time we're having 2 mediums versus 3, so we will be at a disadvantage, definitely. Hi, Antonella as well. Hey everyone who's still watching, welcome. I think I don't even need to stay here at all. I will just already move out. Oh, okay. No need to repair this. No, 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 no. Okay, that truck shot absolutely saved me. Ricochet. Oh, come on. Not having a good time here. And now I have to take this hit, which is not great, but I took another one. Ah. What is this luck here? Let's not peek anymore. No, you do not push me out now. Gosh, my RNG here. It's horrible. I'm not feeling good here. But luckily it did not go for me, so I can just stay in this lane. You are kidding me! And now I'm struggling to pen? Well. Okay, I was afraid of him shooting for me. Could have even been the case that he went for a blind shot. Nah. Okay, could have even hit him still. If I aimed better. Man, 2.3k. Struggling so hard here. What was going on here in this game? He shot once and reloaded basically the clip all the time. No, never mind. Let's play it again. Okay, henchman, welcome. Okay. Oh no. Well, I can also punish him, so it's not a horrible trade. Maybe? Nah. Oh, can I get the kill? It would be quite nice, yes. Back up, please. No, he's not fighting. What is wrong with you? Fight, man. Oh, man. No, 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 don't block my path. Yeah. Absolutely trapped, and those guys are just all camping. And there's one shot to the front, and we've got 4 people aiming at him. We're not winning like this. Finally. Okay, he dropped down. And then we still have 183 somewhere. Let's keep a bit of a distance. I don't really want to get spotted here. Unless I'm sure that there is no one to the left side shooting me anymore. Ah, there we've got him. Oh, so they still have the TVP, which is of course also very dangerous, but luckily down to 1 shot now. And he's looking right at me. Hello? Not too lucky. I won't take any tank across for a moment. I'm just too frustrated with these games here. Just going to play whatever now. Gentlemen, welcome. I got a medium camping and enemies setting up perfectly to counter me. Go team. Oh hell. Oh, come on, really? Really? Hello, man. They are just sitting there and watching. We won some games, Ian, but the last teams were just absolutely horrific. On the last 5 games. And RNG as well. Alright, let's just reset. Focus again and see if it gets better. Two mats on the enemy side, one TVP, one STP. Alright. I'm actually staying here for crossfiring. Or moving into the right side, kill the mediums. It could be nicer for winning the game. Depends if I can farm here. Because I cannot really YOLO in on the left eye or the right either. That would be a bit too risky. Although, yeah, at this point it doesn't matter anymore. I can go anywhere. Let's just go for mouse. Get behind RV then. If I can. Yeah, little truck shots helping out. Okay. Готов. Oh, well. Quick win Sunday. Impossible to win this one here, unless if I camped basically in spawn and enemies ran into me. Nah, never mind. I fix it. 140 needs a buff. It is actually still playable, although it's not great. More of a light tank now, but you can still do stuff with it. But at the moment it's probably only good for very experienced players. You can farm with it, you can push with it, but you cannot trade with it. That's the main thing, main problem. So you can still make use of that mobility. Also, it actually does have higher view range than the 2100 LT. But at the same time, it just doesn't have the spotting mechanic and not the camouflage of a light tank. Let's just keep spotting here. I remained unspotted as well. Not sure now. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a good start. That's already 4 shots for free. I don't know what the light tank, the medium tank on the enemy side is doing. I have not seen him yet. Let's have a look around the corner here. Oh yeah. Oh no. Not the highest roll, luckily. I just did... Oh. Did not want to take a full clip of the E1 and a shot of 60 GP in the best case. But I can just push him now. Yep, you're not going anywhere anymore. Although I would rather avoid taking a full clip. Nah. Okay. I got the medium side now and put out a good amount of damage already. Oh yeah, let's get behind. Enemies will kill that AMX there and they're back. So I'm going to get there. Problem is they're also turning for email. And I really would rather not want them to face me. But I think it's fine. Yeah. Does he have to look at me? Okay. An email even bounced him. A 140 just needs some very careful playstyle nowadays. It's tricky, really. You get a spot and you know the first spot, so even if you don't, then it's still fine, but you have to be very careful, very passive at the start. And then you can still move around and find some options for good pushes, clearing some isolated tanks, farming damage. That's what you want to do with a 140. But whenever some enemy is looking at you, you can basically not peek at him. Sometimes it still works out if you're perfectly hull down, but you can try once or twice and then you have to go somewhere else. Find some better target. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I have to run, unfortunately. Even if I take some hits for that, because Driller is pushing to my back. Where is he? I can just go for the Driller from the side, maybe? Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he will turn for me. Nice 7 there as well. I don't really see us having any advantage here. Nowhere. Progetto YOLOing in, T62 dying, we lost 2 tanks, T57 camping, where's the 100? But over there, there's still Foch and IS-7. Which I can really not fight. I need my heavies to take some shots so I can just farm off of their hit points. Maybe I can kill Foch. Don't tell me I7 is still camping there. Nice. Alright. Driver dead though. Not for long, luckily. Oh, nice. Is there still a chance? Not much of chance. A little bit. Oh, sadly bad low roll. I'm worried about I7. Oh, yeah. No! No, man, I was just about to shoot. Ah. Ah. 140 hybrid between T62 and T100? No, not really. T62 has more gun depression and both tanks actually do have more armor. So 140 is more of a light tank like WZ light. Like this one. Just with a more accurate gun and better penetration as well. So actually better than a WZ light tank, I would say. Because the WZ light really struggles with the bad accuracy, bad penetration really. You need heat for the lower plate of E100, etc. Fixie, I'm using only the left fire button. The right one, I just cannot turn it off for whatever reason. Because I cannot push the right fire button to the left side. That's why I have both activated. But I only play with the left one. Nah. Okay. Team, coming please. Oh. Come on, team. Nice. Not so nice, but okay. We're in a good position, so. Nah. Okay. I have no clue where the Jark is. Uh-oh, right behind me. See? Yeah, I still survived. 4 finger or 6 finger? How are you supposed to play with 6 fingers? How do you hold the iPad then? Nice. So yeah, 4 fingers only. I think that's enough. And about mad games, I got to say, to be honest, I don't enjoy them too much. In general, special game modes. So yeah, I'm barely ever playing special game modes. Rather playing some mediums and normal games and just farming some damage, moving around and just thinking about where I can go and be effective. I really love the aspect about the game that I can just play very tactically and really consider my moves. Although sometimes it's also just for fun without too much consideration. But of course, you can always put in some thought here. Special game modes and are just so much YOLOing around. Not really what I enjoy the most. Okay. Okay, TVP. Interesting move. Ah! Okay, I will really need some help. And my teammates did not come. Man, I could see them behind me, but they just stopped. Wow. Why did you stop there? Man. Ah, that was so stupid. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like nothing's really working out anyways anymore. I would probably just go for a last E6 game. I'm also getting hungry again. I'm losing my nerves with these teams. I'm asking myself right now how I could potentially use even more fingers than 4. I honestly don't know. Okay. It looks like I can just farm some AFK right in front of me. I would be happy to do so. Uh-oh. Okay, I think he shot. Just woke up, panicked, and shot. Nope. Is that another AFK? Not quite. Just relatively passive, so to say. Yeah, let's just use it here. Go for safe penetrations. No, no. Ah. Okay. Oh, it was still FV. Bounce. Alright. Nice tempers here. Okay. What's my opinion on the 5 maps removed? Obviously, I cannot be much of a fan of it, you know. How am I going to really like some maps being removed? It's not possible, but at the same time I can understand that there might be a good reason for it if they are really getting reworked in a nice way. Just to make the game different, I don't think it is good to remove the maps. Also because I just put out some map guide on YouTube about Dynasties Pro. So yeah, well, I would love to see these maps again, and I guess they are just going to get a bit reworked, although I really don't understand why they are removing the maps for that, because on Castilla also they were able to rework the map, or Middelburg, without removing them. Maybe they just want to do some larger rework, but then 5 at the same time? I don't know. That's a bit much in my opinion. So I'm just hoping we will soon get them back again, and it's not going to take as long as with the other maps names. Oh, I forgot. You know, there were 2 low tier maps with the pyramids there, and Lost Temple and Mirage. Those 2 maps were removed for rework a long time ago already, and it just takes some time there. I don't know, you would really hope to get some maps back before having maps removed. So, well, hoping to get some nice maps again. Let's see the positive side there. If we get some really nicely reworked HD PPR maps, then that could also be fantastic. And also they wanted to rebalance those maps a little bit, because Port Bay, as you could just see here on the last game, it's just not too great with a corner there. Always very tricky to play, so that might actually get reworked quite a bit. And there might be a lot of changes to this map. Dynasties Pearl, I don't know. Pathetic. What a name. Welcome. What were the maps removed? Dynasties Pearl as well. Let me have a quick look. News. Copperfield will be removed. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. A low tier map. So that's really not too much of an issue. Port Bay, Dynasties Pearl, I was already mentioning. Ghost Factory. Ah, yeah, okay. We could already see some Ghost Factory leaks. It will be slightly rebalanced because at the moment one spawn is stronger than the other. Vineyards as well. Alright. Okay. Maps getting removed because of game size? You sure? Because I have not read anything of that. I don't know. Well, thanks for watching everyone. Although the last games are a bit more of a suffering. But earlier we had some pretty nice sessions. And an 8K game even. Hitting a max when it comes to game size, I don't know. We will see. I will just wait for some official statement on that. So, let's end here. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will be back tomorrow then with the next day and starting with AQVA versus Rejects. And then we're going to know already who's going to be on the grand finals then. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Have a good night, have a good evening still. Adam's saying they're not getting reworked, not getting touched. Of course they're getting reworked. They're not going to be re-released as basically poor quality maps. They are wanting to rework all the maps to PPR, of course, and want to make them prettier. And we already know of Ghost Factory at least that it is getting reworked, or got reworked already. As we had some leaks there already. But if they are going to release other maps first or reworking those ones, I would say probably we're going to see some other maps and then these others come back in a reworked version with better graphics then. So, yep. Okay, that's it. Good night. And thanks, Maxime.